What's up, everyone, and welcome to ClearTalk. So in this video we're going to be talking about 2028. That's right. And I think you probably know why. So thank you very much for joining me here. If you are new to the channel, please check out the links below to this channel and to the other channels that I do. Consider subscribing, like, share, comment, all that good stuff to get more videos in front of more people. It helps out tremendously. All that's free for you. But if you want to go further, there's also links to Patreon. If you want to support any of the channels, it's $2 a month. And then there's merch link there as well. If you want to get merch, I have merch for every single channel. If you're a Patreon member, you get a discount on that merch. So another reason to become a Patreon member. But either way, any support you give is very much appreciated, and I thank you very much. And if you're returning, you are freaking amazing. You're amazing. Welcome back, and keep coming back, because you're what makes JMD Nation. So why are we going ahead and talking about 2028? Because we've been talking about the midterms. We've been talking about all the concerns around the elections, all the concerns around who's going to take over what, and on all that. But why are we talking about 2028? Well, if you didn't know, the Correspondents' Dinner happened this past weekend. And, you know, the Correspondents' Dinner that previously had the quote-unquote assassination attempt, yeah, they rescheduled that. And they had it again. This time, it went off perfectly fine. But in this Correspondents' Dinner, after Trump's whole, like, over an hour comedy skit, I guess you could call it, which is really just a rally speech with a little few jokes thrown in here and there, if you could call them jokes. Some of them were kind of tasteless and unnecessary, not really jokes at all. And in saying that, the last one was the biggest not joke of all. Because at the very end, he decides to make an announcement that he was running for president for the 4th time. 2028. He pulled out a hat and all, put it on. Yeah, I'm getting good at running for president, so I might as well. And he goes on, you know, whatever. Of course, immediately all his defenders come out talking about, oh yeah, he's trolling y'all. Ha, you're getting all butt hurt because you had quite a few, of course, people on the left, or people that just don't like Trump, period. Or, you know, people that, I mean, quite frankly, I don't know, try to adhere to the Constitution, maybe? Coming out stating, you know, oh my gosh, here Trump is literally making an announcement that he's going to run in 2028. And he was doing this, claiming it to, you know, help out the ratings of the media, because the media is so terrible, and it's without him that it's going to crash and burn. And you know, they need him in order to stay relevant. And again, his defense, all the people supporting and protecting, you know, to his defense, and kiss his ass and gargle his nut sacks and everything, they come out, you know, immediately. Oh, he's trolling y'all, y'all look at y'all panicking, he's just, you know, he jokes, he plays around, blah, 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 blah. But it didn't stop there. It never does. It's not like it's the first time he stated this. This was, quote unquote, a official announcement that was veiled in a joke, but then he turns around and continues to post on True Social, post after post after post, about him and his 2028 hat. just, I guess you could say, egging it on. But I think what this really was, was a testing the water moment. Veiled in a joke, in a joking type of uh, background, right? You were at the correspondence dinner. That's what this all is supposed to be about, is a whole bunch of jokes. Although, again, all the quote-unquote jokes that Trump did were actually quite condescending and ridiculously nasty, or more like stabbing people instead of actually joking about them. And here again, he's talking about running for 2028. And I truly do think this was a testing water moment. Like I said, I think that the administration is planning to try their best, whether legally or forcibly, to have Trump on the ballot again. If we even have elections, quite frankly. If he doesn't find a way to just cancel elections. Maybe because we're still in a fucking war we can't seem to get out of. Or at this point, what's looking like might even wind up turning into a full grand-ass world war. We'll talk about that in another video tomorrow. But, yeah, I think this was a testing ground. I think they were testing to see how people's response is going to be. Not, I'll probably like full scale what the response is going to be. And how much backlash they're going to get. So that once he actually does officially announce it, it'll kind of be already out there. Like, yeah, he's been joking about this for a while. Yeah, it might as well. Might as well. Everybody loves me. I might as well do it. I'm so good at it. Mark my word, they're trying. They're trying to manipulate, starting with the elections in November, finding every possible avenue that they can control the elections, change the elections, skew the elections. And then they're going to take what they learned from that, and they're going to fix any issues and then apply it to 2028. And they're going to apply it in a way that Trump is going to wind up running again. Now, I know there's an argument that he might not even be fucking alive by then. Because there's a whole lot of health issues around Trump that are questionable. And the administration, of course, doesn't want to release it, doesn't want to talk about it, wants to try to hide it. Very much like Biden and his administration did. And, of course, everything that anybody else has previously done is an excuse for this administration to do it 10 times more. So, yeah, I think they are testing the water, and they're most definitely going to attempt to have Trump on the ballot, if he's still alive. Because right now the polls are showing in a, test for who has popularity. J.D. Vance is right now leading. Funny enough, Don Jr. is second. Just really fucking weird. And then I think it's Rubio, and so on and so forth down the line. But I don't think Trump trusts J.D. Vance, for starters. And I'm pretty sure he's going to think that his own son is not quite good enough. If you know what I mean. So he's going to try. He's going to try to run. if he's still alive and able to walk and kick and speak for an hour for no fucking reason, he's going to try. So, yeah. Mark this as, scandalous and panicking. But they've shown their cards. When this if there's one thing that this administration has told me and shown me, is that when they say something, when they show their cards, you better fucking believe it. Because they will try. They will try everything they can to fraud, fix, corrupt, tear apart, erode every facet of this country to enrich themselves and benefit themselves and stay in power and control. And Trump, of course, is so fucking narcissistic and ego driven that nobody is going to be as good enough but him. So as long as he's fucking still alive, he's going to think there's nobody better to stay in power but him. So, that Trump 2028, you better believe it's happening. Let me know what you think. Till next time, peace, clear talk, I'm out.